What's going on, guys? Tyler here from Unbox Techie, and today I am going to fix this sound quality. Today we are talking about the solution. It is called the Movo VXR10, and it is a shotgun microphone for a DSLR camera, or it even works on your phone as well. We're going to talk all about that coming up, but guys, this is a option, a different alternate to something like a Rode mic that you would mount to the top of your camera. This is essentially the same thing, just a little bit less expensive, and I've heard actually that it is very comparable to the Rode, if not exceeds what the Rode what the Rode delivers. So I'm interested to see if this microphone right here lives up to the hype, lives up to those expectations. I have not opened it yet. We're gonna go ahead and unbox this right here on this video. So let's go ahead and jump into it, and then we'll check out some tests. If you guys are interested, all the links to the products that I use in this video, as well as the link to the Movo VXR10, is gonna be down below in the description. So go ahead and check that link out. I always try and update my links to give you the best listings that I can find. So go ahead and check that out. Make sure that is the right listing you're looking at. And let's go ahead and jump into the video. Alright guys, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and open up the box here. So nothing too fancy about the packaging here, just a nice clean package. Nothing really fancy on here. Let's go ahead and open it up. Pull this out. This is what we have right here. We have, right off the bat, you can see here is the fuzzy cover here, the windbreaker you could call it, for the microphone. And then right here, over here on the left, we have all our cords, the mount, what's going to go on top of your microphone, or your camera, excuse me, and then also the leather carrying case, because that's always nice to have when you are, out and about filming. You have, all of your camera gear. It's nice to be able to carry it in something. So we're going to go ahead and check that out. So let's go ahead and pull it out and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so I am pulling out here the fluffy wind cover here for the microphone. And right off the bat, it sheds a little bit here. I can see some hairs falling down here as I fan it out. But we can go ahead and pull this out right over here, I believe. And yeah, just like that, there is the actual mic right there. This is the receiving end right here. Not sure if it'll focus there, maybe. So this is the receiving end right over there. You can see it's a nice little mesh over the top, and then you have these sides right in here. I don't know if you can see that really well, but inside there's also mesh as well. And then the back right here, you have your port for the audio. As far as the wind cover goes, it is pretty much just what it looks like, a fluff ball with a little hole on that side that you can go ahead and insert the microphone right in there. Alright guys, so next we have the actual mount. It's not super sturdy here. It is just plastic right here with the double-edged setup, but it's nice. It's plastic. The bottom is metal here, or a very, very thick plastic. Yeah, I think it's actually just a thick plastic with the metal ring inside. It's okay. It's not going to be super strong, so you will want to be careful with this on top of your camera that you're not, pushing on it, forcing it, anything like that. And then this screw right here will actually just screw right into the camera. So let's go ahead and check what else we have. We have this little cord. You can see they're actually labeled right here. This goes into your smartphone right here. Like I said before, this is actually able to plug right into your smartphone and allow for audio there. So you have this smartphone side right over here, and then you have the actual microphone side that'll go right into the VXR10. And then the next cord we have right up here is the actual cord that we're going to go ahead and plug into the camera. It's really nice. It has, a little ring, kind of stretchy here, ringlet type cord, which is nice, and I like that because it's not going to get in the way as much. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in right there, just like that, and it should stay pretty well in there. Like I was saying earlier, we have that leather bag. Now guys, this is not going to be great leather. Yeah, it's really pretty thin. Again, it is nice to have a carrying case, but don't buy it for the bag. Okay, awesome guys, so that is pretty much it for the unboxing. That is what's in the box, along with also a little card here. I'm guessing this is asking for a good review on Amazon. Yeah, happy, not happy, yes. And then an instruction manual right here, the Movo VXR10 with, let's see, a little bit of instructions here. You can kind of see here. Yeah, that's pretty good. So right here it shows you the instructions right here. It looks like you plug actually this, let's see if the camera can get it. You plug right in this side, the bent angled one, into the microphone, and then you'll plug the straight one into the camera. So right here, I can show you here, this is the microphone right over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and plug the angled side right into the back here, just like that, and then this side right over here will go actually into your camera. It's not angled, which is kind of unfortunate. I would prefer that it was angled just like this one, because the side of my camera, it would be nice to just have it going angled in like that and not block the LCD screen when, you know, I have the LCD screen turned around here. I'll see if I can show you what I mean here. What's up guys? Okay, so let's go ahead and throw this microphone on my camera here. I have my camera set up right over here so you can see that it is angled right down onto my unboxing video. And it's nice because I can stand right here and actually see this is the LED screen that flips out around, and I can see exactly what is in frame and what is being cut off here. So my microphone port is right here, which, like I was saying earlier, it is a little annoying. Here's the microphone right here. I'll show you. This is the actual port that plugs into the side here. It is a little annoying that that's going to stick out in front of my LCD screen, but I mean, again, it's not terrible because I don't film much selfie style videos with the LCD screen, you know, facing me, and it's not going to get in the way that much. However, it would just be nicer to have an angled cord, and I'm sure that's something you actually could replace if you needed to, but for the time being, this is what comes with it. I don't think it's that big of a deal. If it's a better microphone and it's a more cost-effective microphone, I think it is totally worth it. So tell me what you think in the comments, if you think that's going to be a big deal or not, but go ahead and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think so far. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and just install this microphone. Super simple. We're going to go ahead and take this clip right here and screw the spindle thing all the way to the top. I was going the wrong way. All the way to the top, and then these DSLR cameras have a slot right here. You can see there's actually some silver dots right there. Those are what connect to the flash and tell it when to trigger and give it power. Right over here, you can just slide that in just like that, and it's super simple. By the way, the fit was really nice. It fit perfectly there. There was no issues getting it in. And then you just screw this down, that tightens it. Now I can move it back and forth. That's going to make it nice and tight. And then we go ahead and just grab the microphone and add it right up here. And I'm guessing it just snaps in place here, it looks like. Okay guys, that took a minute. I was like legitimately afraid I was going to snap the red piece when I was putting it in. But once you push it in a little bit, it just kind of slides into place, so it's not bad. And it is for sure sturdy. I mean, it's going to take like some effort to get this off. So let's go ahead and just mount this back up. I pulled the piece off. Like I said, it was just easier. Go ahead and screw it back in. And that right there is your shotgun mic. So it's going to shoot anything in front of it where your lens is pointing, where your camera is pointing, and then we can go ahead and plug this in right here. And then let me show you, just for the sake of this video, I will show you what the wind muff looks like. All right, perfect. So I have that on there, and yeah, it looks pretty professional. Looks nice and legit. Yeah, that's just gonna go ahead and prevent, you know, wind from flying right through the microphone like that. Let's go ahead and add the cord so I can show you that little screen cover there. Alrighty, so I added the cord there, and you can see right off the bat it is covering more of the screen, but it is stretchy, so I can just go ahead and put it right behind. I don't think that'll be an issue. If I do need to wrap it around anything, I will wrap it probably right up here. I could actually, that even makes a nice loop. I could even just wrap it just like that, so it's nice and tight. But other than that cord just kind of being a little bit awkward there, I think it is looking pretty good. It is pretty sturdy here. It is, you know, still, like I said, that stand is plastic, so it's not like super like solid, but you know, it does have a little bit of give. But overall, I mean, for the price and for, you know, the results that I've seen, let's go ahead and get our own results. But for the results that I've seen, I think it's doing really well. All right, guys, so just one more thing here. I noticed I don't have the microphone plugged in yet. In the inside of here, you can feel actually there is kind of like a sponge type material. It's kind of like thick foam. I would think of almost like memory foam. And it's just, I don't know if you can see that, it's hard to tell, but right on the inside here, it is kind of spongy and foamy underneath all this nice luscious hair. So, you know, you can tell it is going to block out a good amount of wind just because of how thick it is, and that foam is really pretty dense. All right, guys, so I am standing about a foot away from the camera here. So this is the internal mic. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in here the Movo, and this is with the mic plugged in. Now again, I am about a foot away or so, maybe a little bit more, 15 inches. So this is with the mic plugged in. I do not have the wind cover on, and this is just me talking. So hopefully you can tell a difference right off the bat. All right, guys, so I have the mic plugged in here. I'm just gonna take some steps back, and we're gonna see how the distance goes as I'm taking steps back. And now, you know, I'm standing probably about 6 to 7 feet back from the actual lens of the camera. And so this is kind of what it sounds like, about 6 or 7 feet back, talking at a pretty normal volume. All right, guys, I actually love this tripod because I can just go ahead and pull out the monopod right off of it. There's the rest of my tripod right there. And I am holding here, I actually have a mirror here, you can see, I am holding my camera, my entire DSLR, with the screen out and the microphone, the Movo, right on top. And it works out nice just like this. So let's go ahead and go outside and we will try that wind muff, see how good it is, see how strong and, you know, resistant it is to wind, and we will see how it does there. All right, guys, so I am here outside and I still have the microphone right up top without the wind muff. I want to test, actually, I have the ACU unit running like just about maybe, you know, 15-20 feet over there. I want to see how omnidirectional this is, meaning how directional, whatever direction you're pointing, how much it picks up the sound. So here I am exactly 90 degrees with it. That unit is directly over to my left. I can go ahead and turn and face the unit, and that's it right over my shoulder right there. You can see it, and we'll see how strong it is there. And then I can go ahead and turn around all the way around to the other side, and we'll see now you're pretty much against it, so it is not facing at all, and we can see how strong it is right now. All right, guys, so I am even with the AC unit again. I do have the wind muff on, however, I am not seeing a lot of wind out here because it's kind of just a stagnant day. There's not even like a breeze. So I might have to do another test on this. So be sure and subscribe and like this video so you can see the future video that I'm putting out about the wind test. Now again, I'm gonna go ahead and face that AC unit right over there, see if this wind muff covers any of that, and then go ahead and flip all the way around again, testing that omnidirectional direction of the microphone. So let's go ahead and go back inside because it's about 150 degrees out right now, and we're gonna go ahead and see how this footage looks. All right, guys, so I just got done taking a look at the footage. I have the microphone still attached here for those wondering, and I went through and watched some of the footage with my headphones in to kind of tell the difference. And the first thing that I noticed was the internal mic is very echoey, especially in this room. I don't have a lot of like noise reducing items in this room, such as, you know, like rugs and carpets and those foam things that reduce noise. But I do have in here, you know, kind of like harder objects that are gonna reflect and bounce noise. So it is by nature a little more echoey. However, the internal mic picked up a lot of that, and I feel like the Movo did not pick up quite as much. It felt a little bit softer, and the internal mic felt a little bit more like hollow and open. So if you put in headphones, like nicer headphones, you'll definitely tell a difference between the two. So that is the first thing that I noticed. The second thing that I noticed is the closer that I got to the actual camera and talked, the weirder it sounded. It did not sound like super pristine as when I started talking about, you know, I'm about 4 or 5 feet back. I felt like it sounded a little bit better as I backed up. And when I got all the way back to about 7 feet, I don't feel like it was quite as good. But when I talk really close up front, I feel like it sounds a little bit different. And I don't know what that is. I like the middle range, right about here, maybe about 3 to 4 feet, somewhere right in here. I felt like was kind of that pristine, you know, that peak of prime optimal audio quality. Now I noticed the AC unit was blaring, and it really wasn't that loud outside, but on the microphone it was very loud. And you could tell when I turned and changed directions, you could actually tell that when I was facing the unit it was quite a bit louder than when I was not facing the unit. However, it was not like a huge drastic, like, oh my gosh, is that thing even still on? It's just a little bit. So just keep that in mind when you're filming, that this is going to pick up and magnify a little bit the sound. However, it is not going to be so omnidirectional that you can completely cut things out of the audio. So the last thing I would like to mention is, as far as that stand goes, that little red stand I'm looking at right there, it's pretty plasticky. I don't know how I feel about it. The overall microphone I think is awesome. The actual stand is a little bit plasticky. However, it is a very budget microphone. So for the price, I have to say I really like this item. It is super worth it if you are just going with an internal mic. This will improve your video quality a lot. Now, one thing I do want to mention is I have not messed with these audio levels. I have my camera set to whatever it is by default, and I have the microphone just really playing it and pushing it right over into iMovie and then rendering it out. So I'm not even adjusting anything within editing at all. However, I am going to show you right now, this is what I could be doing if I drop down the levels. So this is me continuing to talk at the normal volume. However, at this point I have now lowered the volume level, so you can see there's less hiss from the actual camera. You don't hear all the annoying little tiny background noises, and my voice is a little bit more clean, and there's not really anything going on in the back. All you can really hear is my voice at this point. And back to those higher audio levels, the original ones that are coming right out of the mic. So just keep that in mind, that you can, with this microphone, lower audio levels, because it does put out a lot of audio. So you can go ahead and drop that audio level within your editing software or even within your camera, and that's going to reduce a lot of the background noise, which is super nice. So if we go back to that AC clip, I can go ahead and drop that background audio. Because it's picking up my voice so well, it can go ahead and drop that background noise. So overall, guys, I think this microphone is definitely a buy, especially with the budget price tag that it has. As far as comparing with the Rode microphone, I think it does a very good job. Again, this is going to be much less expensive than the actual Rode microphone, so I definitely think this is an option, especially to get started and increase and just boost your audio quality a lot right off the bat. Now you can go ahead and check the links down below in the description. You can go ahead and see the listing that I actually purchased this microphone from. So go ahead and check out that link, because I do try and keep my links updated with the best prices and the best listings available. Now go ahead and check that out, and be sure and subscribe. Drop a like if this video helped you, and a comment of if you are going to get this microphone and why or why not. Guys, I will catch you in the next video. Until then, keep it real. This is Unbox Techie. Tyler, take care.